Hey friends, how you doing out there? It's the Ozman, and just wanted to chime in a bit. I was gonna go for a ride, but it's drizzling like crazy out there. I think the rain's coming down. It's gonna start coming down kind of hard. So I probably will have to hold off on my ride till maybe tomorrow or something. But I wanted to give you a little update on my boot scuff, boot scar, whatever you want to call it. If you saw a couple videos ago, I polished my big, tall WESCO boot, and I was trying to get the scar out of my boot as I shift my gears. The shifter has been kind of scuffing up scuffing up the top of the boot a bit. And so I did this whole video. You might have seen it, or if you haven't seen it, it's like an hour-long video. But anyway, I used this product called Sapphire. That product, I wasn't too thrilled with it, but later on it got a little bit better because I noticed if you just keep kind of putting the product, more and more layers, it got a little bit better. But what really impressed me was this product here. So I want to just bring it up real quick, called Sno-Seal. 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 And this product, I really thought did an amazing job at basically removing that scuff. I don't see it anymore in my boot. And basically this product is made for protection against water and snow and stuff like that. So if you're in Alaska, Canada, Norway, Sweden, one of these places that snows a lot, you can put this on your boot. Let me get a little closer. You can put this on your boot, and it kind of protects it. And the only thing is that it does make the boot a little darker, but I really felt it did a great job on that little scuff because it's like disappeared. So let me show you. I'm going to try to move to the light so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so the scuff used to be right there, but look, I mean, it's like gone. I don't see it anymore. I think it looks great now. I think the boot looks fantastic. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video at this moment because I was going to go for a ride, but it looks like it's raining like hell out there right now. So I'm probably just going to chill and, do something else. My friends convinced me to go on the ride saying, oh, the sun's coming out. Does the sun look like it's coming out? I think they lied to me because they want me to go on the ride. But at least I can test out the water protection on my WESCOs to see if that Sno-Seal stuff works. So anyway, let's see how it goes today. All right, so I just got here. It's wet as hell, humid as hell. I feel like I'm in Miami or Daytona Beach. Anyway, my friends just told me we're not going north to Bodacious Barbecue, which is where we're gonna go. Now we're going to Compton. We're going straight out of Compton in the rain, so let's check out how that goes. Does this look like a bright sunny day?
As long as I'm riding, I'm happy.
All right, here we go, my friends. My friends, how you doing out there? As you can see, there's a lot of water. It's raining. Anyway, earlier in the video, I was, of course, talking about that Sno-Seal kind of protection for water for my boot, and I mentioned that I wasn't going to ride because it was raining or drizzling outside, and that was my plan. But then my friends called me up and said, oh, come on, Oz, the sun's coming out. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. And when I went outside, it wasn't raining. So I said, okay. And I met up with them. But as you can see, as you're watching the video here, it's a lot of rain. I mean, look at my jacket there. It's soaking. I didn't even wear my leather jacket, but oh well. The cool thing is at least my boot had that waterproof, snow-proof snow shield thing, so that was kind of cool. It seemed to do a good job. At the end of the day, I was kind of, it looked like it did wick away the water. So that's cool.
But anyway, we were supposed to ride up to Ventura to a barbecue place called Bodacious Barbecue. But because of the rain, everybody decided, oh no, let's go to Compton. Yeah, Compton, like NWA, straight out of Compton, that place, because they have a good Mexican restaurant. But it wasn't a Mexican restaurant, it's just a food truck. But anyway, we're now in Compton, as you can see here in the video. And unfortunately the water droplets are on the lens, so it's not a beautiful, clear picture. But I wanted to leave it there for any viewers of mine that, are not in the Los Angeles area and may want to experience Compton, the world famous Compton. As you can see, the road is well paved. Compton is one of the oldest cities here in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is this big, Los Angeles County is humongous. It's just gigantic. And there's a bunch of little cities that make Los Angeles, basically. So, when people think of other cities, like let's say San Francisco, you just think of San Francisco by itself, and then you don't think about Oakland or San Jose or any of these other places. You just see them as everybody's their own separate city. But in Los Angeles, it's kind of strange because you can be in Compton, you can be in Pasadena, you can be in Chatsworth, you can be in Pomona, and you are in Los Angeles. All of that is Los Angeles. So Compton is one of the many cities that make up Los Angeles County, but it's actually one of the oldest too, because it's, if memory serves me right, I think it became a city in 1888. The Civil War, the United States Civil War, I think happened in the 1860s, ended probably around, I don't have the exact dates in my head, but I think it ended, around 1865, I think. So the city of Compton, pretty much became a city not too far after the Civil War ended. So that's how old it is. Anyway, it's a city known for its African American community, but lately a lot of Latinos, Hispanics have been moving in, and they're slowly becoming the majority population there. And also a lot of Caucasian white people are moving in and gentrifying it. So Compton is very much a city in the move. A lot of things are changing in that city. So it's a good thing that it's moving on up, but of course that means higher rents, and so people of lower income, it's always challenging for them. And here in Los Angeles, it's a city where we have a lot of homeless, unfortunately, and just the rents here are just through the roof. So Compton, becoming a more gentrified city, it has its pluses. Obviously, it's going to be everything's going to be modernized and made to look nice and everything, but the rents will go up, and that will hurt a lot of the long-time residents. So that's unfortunate. But anyway, Compton. So we're pretty close to that place where we're going to eat, and I'm going to have my first taco made out of goat meat. My first taco made out of goat meat. So anyway, here we go. All right, my friends, we made it. Here we are in beautiful Compton, about to have some Mexican food. All right, let's enjoy some food. All right, my friends, I've made it back home. And yeah, the rain was interesting, but it did finally die off, so it's not raining now, it's just overcast. But unfortunately, my bike's all dirty now, so I'm gonna have to probably wash that. And as far as my boots, they actually held up pretty well, they're pretty good. So, I don't know, I think that, well, I don't know, it's hard to say. I think that sapphire thing, I don't know. I'm still debating about that. Right, my friends, so this is part 2. And in this part of the video, I'm riding up to Idyllwild, California. So Idyllwild is this kind of mountain town that's just north of Banning, California, not too far from Palm Springs. It's a really nice area. You go through the mountains and through the trees, the pine trees. We actually had a rider join us on this ride. This was a new guy who never rode with us before, and he was from Portland, Oregon. And he said, "Oh yeah, you know, I kind of miss the pine trees and all that when I used to live up there." And I said, "Oh, you're going to see a lot of pine trees here, because when you go up to Idyllwild, yeah, it's really a nice ride. It almost feels like you are in Oregon, because it's such a nice little commute up there." Anyway, as you can see here in the video, I'm just starting off the journey. We're about to pick up the freeway here, and we're going to head out to Banning. That's where I'm going to meet up with the second. You can see all my group back there, and that's where I'm going to meet up with another group, and that's also where that guy from Oregon. He's at the second meetup, and yeah, I told him, "Man, you're going to love this ride up to Idyllwild." So it's really a nice little ride up there. I've been there a few other times. You know, here in Los Angeles, the best riding is usually like an hour away from the city, because you know, when you're in LA, you know, there's not much to see except like the, you know, strip malls and all that kind of stuff. But you can already see here in the video already, because now I'm up in the mountains of Idyllwild. You can see like some of the trees in the background there. So you know, as I go up the mountain, I'm going to show you a little bit more of the trees and how pretty it is up there, because it really is nice. All right, my friends, so as you can see, I'm going up the mountain right now, and you can see how beautiful all the trees are, and it's a whole different, it's like you're in a different world, you know, because you're just going up and you're like, wow, this is beautiful. I remember the first time I rode up there, I was like, I can't believe I'm still basically in Los Angeles. Anyway, yeah, we're cruising up the road here, and we're going to be stopping in a little bit later in the video, because my friends wanted to take a little pit stop, and there's like a little lake there, so they wanted to take a walk around the lake. You're going to see all that stuff, and then we're heading up to grab ourselves some lunch. Ended up getting myself a hamburger, if memory serves right, and it was pretty yummy. So I don't really show too much of the actual town of Idyllwild. I've been there a few other times, but I just want to show more of just like the beauty of the trees and the scenic part of Los Angeles and on Idyllwild and that whole kind of area. So anyway, here's a little bit of the magic. A bee got in my eye. All right, I'm up here in Idyllwild. My friends are taking a ride up the mountain here. Hopefully this guy clears. Yeah, you're okay. This guy was worried about hitting my bike. All right, friends, we're about to head out. We took a little pit stop here. But now we're all getting ready, I guess. Well, I don't know. It looked like there's some people are heading up to Idyllwild. Some people are hanging out. I never know what's going on with these guys. Anyway, I better get going. I hear some motorcycles starting. Are we going, or we wait? Huh?
They walk.
They're walking where? They're walking to a lake? Okay, I guess they're walking. Are you guys walking to the lake too, or? All right, let me move my bike and then I'll walk with you guys. They're walking to a lake. Look at the things I got to deal with, my friends. Let me push the bike a little closer. I'm just gonna put my bike in the shade because right now it's in the heat wave. All right. They're walking to a lake. Let's walk to the lake too, huh? Let's go check it out. All right, so my buddies have decided to walk to this lake. It's called, looks like it's called Lake Fulmor. So I don't know. I'm gonna walk with them. Got some people here. So there's the lake. Lake Fulmor. Look at that biker flying down the highway like he's got nothing, no care in the world, that guy. Beautiful. All right, we got a big rock over there. People walking over there. So, all right, you got like a picnic ground over here. Looks like you can go up there. And this is a nice little place. See, this is what you learn when you ride a motorcycle. You always see these little places, these little adventures. One of my friends who doesn't ride a motorcycle, he says to me, wow, Oz, it's so cool that you go on these adventures every week, because all I ever do is stay home on the weekends and clean my apartment. Get a motorcycle, my friends. Got a place here that looks like for fishermen. If you want to fish, I hear there's bass fishing here. I'm not much of a fisherman myself, but if you're a fisherman, I guess this is the place to go. Let's take a look around here. Got the big rock. Really nice up here. Yeah, pretty cool. Got a lot of people who are fishing out here. Big trees. Anyway, it's really nice up here. We're gonna head up to, we're already in Idyllwild, but we're gonna go get some food. Probably Mexican food. My friends love Mexican food. I told my friends I want to go skinny dipping in the lake, and they said nobody wants to see you skinny dipping, Oz. Whatever. So this is the road we're on. Goes up to the mighty Idyllwild. That's the way to the back to the lake over there. Got some fishermen people coming. All right, I'm gonna go meet up with my friends, and I don't know, I guess we'll hang out before we head up the rest of the mountain. Okay. Want a group hug in Idyllwild. I don't know about that. All right, I'm going to turn this around so you can see the sights. You know, as you can see, we just left the lake there. That was actually a pretty nice lake. You know, one thing I mentioned in the video, I have a friend of mine who always says, "Well, as you know, you go on these adventures every week with your bike," and I just basically stay home in my apartment, watch some Netflix, and you know, before I got into riding, I would just, you know, I don't even know what I did on the weekends looking back. I mean, I would just, you know, hang out with friends. If I had, you know, my friends were busy, whatever, I would just end up, you know, I don't know, go shopping or clean up my apartment too, watch Netflix too. So riding a bike is amazing because you really do see some incredible sights, and it is going like an elite adventure. And you know, look at this. I'm riding up this beautiful mountain here. Look at all these trees. It's just amazing. Now you could go up here with your car, of course, and many people do, but I don't know. I just think that there's something about riding a bike and, you know, going up and seeing this kind of beautiful scenery that's just kind of magical. You know, I'm not a super religious kind of guy, but if there is some kind of spiritual connection out there, so if there is some kind of higher being, when you're on a motorcycle and you're going through beautiful scenery like this, you can't help but feel kind of spiritually moved. And then also, if you think about it, you know, our planet Earth here is a very unique planet. I mean, where else is there life? I know that people say, oh, there's life on other planets, but there is no life. I mean, at least none that we found so far. But here on Earth, I mean, look at this place. We got these beautiful trees and life everywhere. It's pretty magical if you think about it. I mean, I know we talk about going to build base stations on the moon and a colony on Mars, but who wants to live on Mars? You're just going to live underground, and you're going to ride your motorcycle. You can't ride a motorcycle on Mars unless it's electric, and then you got to wear your whatchamacallit, your astronaut suit. I don't know. I just think there's just something magical about being alive, about riding a motorcycle, and really appreciating the beauty of the world we're living in. You know, every day we all go to work, we do the same routine, and sometimes we just don't take time to just reflect on how, you know, magical things are. So anyway, I am riding up here. We're almost at Idyllwild, the little town of Idyllwild, and we're going to grab something to eat in just a second here. So sit back and enjoy a little bit of the scenery.
I'm going to take that silence as a big yes.
You know, usually I eat twice a day, but when I go out regular food.
Right? Do you only once a day?
No, every day I eat twice a day.
Oh,
Breakfast at around 4 or 5 o'clock.
so you don't eat 3 times a day? You don't
No,
have
but
breakfast?
when I'm riding, no, all that rules goes out of the way.
Oh, okay, okay. I know people, everybody, but you're slim. Everybody has a good diet. I exercise, but I eat like cookies and stuff. And
6 o'clock in the morning, I'm in the pool.
Don't tell me we need to walk.
6 o'clock in the morning, you're in the pool?
The pool or working out.
Wow. I go to work after, I work out after work.
Oh,
but a
yeah.
lot of my friends just, they go in the morning.
I go in the morning.
But I'm like, oh man, they get there 5 in the morning and all
Oh,
this
I'm
stuff.
5 every day. I'm at 5 every day. Even, you know, I'm not working, I'm retired, but 5 every day.
I don't think I could do it. I mean, at 5, sometimes I've tried to wake up that early, but I'm like in bed going, oh my God. And then I have,
You know what's the late for me if I sleep in? 6:30.
6:30, oh my God.
Like last night, I slept at 12,
Uh-huh.
15, I was still up today at 6:30.
Wow.
You know, it's just, I think you get used to it.
I guess. All right, let's go get something to eat, shall we? All right, let's roll. Let's roll, my friends. Let's roll. Buffalo Soldier. Let's roll. Up the highway. And whatever comes our way. Nobody's gonna make it happy. Take the road and the coming free. I was supposed to meet up with my friends and take a picture here, so we'll see how that goes. Nobody's gonna make it happy. We're about to leave right word, Idyllwild, I should say. I don't know. But first we're gonna take a picture. I hope this car ain't leaving anytime soon.
5 minutes.
All right, we took our photo and we're ready to head out. All right, friends, if I don't get a chance later, see you next video. Ride like the wind, don't let that wind ride you. And if you don't own a motorcycle, get one. And if you don't own WESCO tall boots, buy some.